right now. With that, I want to welcome you to the Lion Lunch Hour. It's 11:01 on this Labor Day, Monday, September 4th. I'm Marissa Mitchell alongside Aaron Como. And you know, they say Labor Day is your last chance to wear white,
I
right?
don't believe those rules.
Not this year, because DC's Dinner and Blog is this Saturday. So this morning, we're setting the table and we're going to break down everything you need to know, because you got to get ready. So here to help us pack the perfect picnic and look good while doing it are our guest hosts and guest chefs, Mimi Cute Lips and the style medic, T. Espinosa. And ladies, it's so good to have you back.
Thanks for having us.
You guys did good. Well, we did our best.
We
in
tried
Blanc.
to, you know.
Lion Lunch Hour in Blanc.
We're feeling it.
Okay, good. Victory, and I'm feeling what you all brought. What's on the menu?
Were there air quotes around that, chef? Because
Y'all are home chefs.
we are not professionals. We just like to eat.
Look, everybody's a chef on Lion Lunch Hour.
Okay, all right. I just want them to know. We are moms. We like to eat. We like to go out, have
Well,
a
this
good
looks pretty
time.
chef to me. So what do we have for today?
So we're gonna start with a little snack tray.
Okay.
Or
I'm gonna
charcuterie.
Help myself, Marissa. Get on.
Of course, we have appetizers. So we have a boozy fruit salad.
Oh my gosh.
Boozy, yes. We have some spinach dip that's gonna be coming out of the oven
Cannot
here
wait.
shortly. And then some shrimp pasta salad.
I was about to say, we got to talk about the pasta, because that's what I've been looking at since I walked out of pasta salad. Yes.
Some shrimp pasta salad.
I want to eat
Some
that.
salmon salad. And then dessert.
Dessert. We have it all. And I know later on in the show, we're going to talk about the fashion for Dinner and Block, and also what you need to take with you. I've gone before. It's definitely a
lot.
laundry list of items, but you're going to get us all the way together.
We got you.
Good to have
You
you.
want to make sure you're set, right? Like, you don't want to get all dressed up and realize you're missing a bunch of stuff.
No,
That's
preparation is definitely going to be key.
Preparation
got
is
it.
for sure
And
key.
Welcome back to Lion Lunch Hour. It is Labor Day and we are gearing up for Dinner and Blanc. It's a beautiful, fancy event in DC coming this weekend. So we have Mimi Cute Lips and T. Espinosa, and we are making some great home chef ideas for what you can bring to Dinner and Blanc, right?
Yes, yes. So with Dinner en Blanc, you don't want to do too much, but you don't want to do too little.
also don't wanna
either.
be hungry.
It's a fancy event, but you're going to be in all white, so
Right.
you want to keep that in mind.
And you want to keep the prep time minimal. I'm sure.
Exactly.
Yes.
You don't want stuff that you need to keep hot
Right.
or super duper cold. So what we have is a shrimp pasta salad that can be
Amazing.
served room temperature. The spinach artichoke dip, even though it's really good when it's hot, it can also be served room temperature.
Absolutely.
There's a salmon salad, which has
It has cabbage in it. It has blackened salmon and then black beans topped with a chipotle sauce.
And let's give a home chef hack while we're here for anybody wondering about this shrimp pasta salad, because you have in it, it's a salad supreme
Salad
seasoning.
Supreme.
And I put this in all my pasta salad. It's one of my favorite things. Y'all say you're not chefs, but if you know about this, you are. So anybody who wants to take their pasta salad up a notch at a barbecue or cookout, this is the way to go.
Here's another thing with the pasta salad, we use Italian dressing, but not any Italian
What
dressing.
kind?
The Olive Garden.
Which you can
Italian
buy at the grocery store.
Oh my God, I'm so excited. I had one bite of that
Extra,
noodle.
And we have cream cheese and frozen spinach in the spinach.
Yes, and artichokes chopped. There's sour cream. There's mayonnaise.
All right.
Deliciousness.
10 out of 10 home chef hacks coming at you. At 11:30, we're going to give you some more about building this beautiful charcuterie spread. And for now, I'm going to get down because this is good.
Little bit of chicken.
Lion Lunch Hour on Labor Day. We are having fun laboring, eating delicious pasta salad with T. Espinosa and Mimi Cute Lips. They're showing us that there's hope for all of us home chefs out there going to Dinner en Blanc, that you can really up your game. These cheese and charcuterie spreads that you put together with the T and the M, where did you get these great boxes?
They have them at Hobby Lobby.
There you go.
And
look
they're
how
only
nice that
a few
looks.
bucks. You don't have to pay a lot.
Yep.
And if you have things at home, you can repurpose those. You don't have to go new. But if you do, take your coupons when you go into your craft stores and that kind of thing. Save yourself some money.
Really good tips. Now, you're making us a salami rose because it just adds a little something extra.
It's a little razzle dazzle for your board. So you want to use a champagne flute. It
There
has
you go.
a little bit of a narrower opening, and you kind of gotta stick the salami in there. This is hard salami. I wouldn't suggest that.
So a softer salami,
Yes,
perhaps?
yes, and then maybe
Okay.
like a thinner slice.
Okay,
so I'm
those are all
only
good
using 4
tips.
pieces here, and you're gonna just kind of tuck them in,
Oh, look at that.
fold them over,
And what's coming together?
And
continue,
you can make those ahead of time, refrigerate them.
Absolutely make them ahead of time.
and then
Voila, look at that.
When you take it off the glass, it's gonna.
You gotta let it set for a minute, but this is with the magic of TV.
Yes.
That setting will
Boom.
turn into that.
There we have it.
That's what we call the rules of TV magic.
But that looks perfect, and then you can bring all your, little sides like fruit, grapes, olives,
Yes.
pickles, almonds, cranberries,
Whatever you
Sky's the
like.
limit.
Yeah.
Whatever you like, and you don't have to pay a lot for it. And, get your favorite snacks. And because Dinner en Blanc is a two-person thing,
Right.
consult with your guest.
There you
Make
go.
sure that you have stuff that they like as well.
But don't overdo it with food.
Right,
Like
'cause you'll
it's a
waste
window
it.
of time, and then you have to pack that stuff up.
right.
So don't go heavy and make like pastas, like thick stuff. Like you got pasta salad, but you don't want like red sauce and that kind of stuff.
Oh, no.
It has to taste good at room temperature. It's not going to be hot when you eat it.
So I would think if I was packing a basket to have a little lunch in the park,
Yes.
like a romantic lunch,
Yes.
stuff like the champagne, the wine, the spritzers,
Yep.
the sexy desserts, the nice cheese and charcuterie. I said sexy desserts
I like
because
that.
I don't know, they just look sexy to me.
It's a cupcake jar.
Well, there is Prosecco in the fruit salad, so
That's sexy.
it may not start off sexy, but it may get there.
Well, there you go. I haven't had any yet. Let me have some Prosecco fruit. And at 11:45, we are going to show you how to make those cute cupcake jars and the drinks. We got you covered. And we're going to get that rose right. Marissa and Kevin.
Ooh,
There we go. Speaking of traditions, we have Dinner en Blanc to celebrate. It's coming up this weekend. So we have Tia Espinosa and Mimi Cute Lips. They've really taken things to the next level for home chefs and what you can pack. So let's get to some of these tips. This dessert that you're putting together right here is a cupcake jar. Great
It's
for
a
travel.
cupcake jar. So the thing about Dinner en Blanc, when you're packing your food, you want things that pack friendly. So a cupcake jar is a great way to have your dessert, and it transports easily.
How do you make it?
So you're going to make cupcakes the regular way. If you want it a little more moist, you could add a little bit of mayonnaise into it. And so I've just crumbled the cupcake, and that's the easiest part. And then I'm just going to scoop it out and put it into the jar.
cream cheese instead of the mayo? Just a little bit?
I don't know, Marissa.
Okay.
Maybe. No.
Try and let us know.
Really,
Wait
it's
a
the fat in the mayonnaise that makes it moist.
Okay.
But I mean, it's okay.
Yeah. I don't know. I'll try it.
We'll do some research on
A
that.
little
Magic
bit
hands,
of
so,
research.
yes.
So this is just a crumbled cupcake. Now, here is the winning tip that I just discovered. So I used to cut a sandwich bag and do this. You can buy these already done. So I bought this one.
with the frosting in
the
it?
frosting is already in the
Nice.
piping bag. All I had to do
that.
was cut off the bottom. The tip is already in here. So this is how you can really pretend to be a chef. So you're just going to twist it.
And you talked to
And you
about
just gonna
having
squeeze it in
everything
there.
prepared. There are a lot of people who are not familiar with Dinner en Blanc. I mean, it is an exclusive event.
Right.
You go to a secret location.
It's invite
Kind of
only.
Describe it just for our viewers who are unaware.
So I'm a person who I have only been once. Mimi is a professional. I was the one who was complaining that it takes too much. You have to bring your own stuff. The best way to describe this event is magical.
Really?
It's
You
just
enjoyed it?
Magical.
You're paying for the experience, and a lot of people have a hard time with that. My husband was like that the first time, and I was like, just shut up and just go. And then we got there, and just to see a sea of people around DC in places you usually, cannot just set up in the street. Look at
see the
that.
pictures now.
Everybody's in
Beautiful.
white. In DC, they give us sparklers, which you see here in the picture. And then just imagine everybody's in white and you look out. It's one of the best shots you can get because you can see all the sparklers. There is a magic in the air that just happens. They do have a live band while you're eating dinner. Then there's a DJ. The last one, they were double dutch jumping in the street.
so
They
fun.
provide a lot of opportunities. They've had face painters. They had a lady one time with an old school typewriter. She would type love notes. You just told
I
her what you
love
wanted
that.
to say. It is a magical time. It's a great way to meet new people. So
So how do you get an invite?
okay, so
See?
it's a 3-phase approach, right?
Okay, got
so
it.
if you're already in like we are, then you're in phase 1.
Got it.
But when phase 2 comes, it's for, if you're a member, you can sponsor someone. So if you want to come next year, I can put in your name.
Now I know somebody. This is good. I like that.
There you go.
Good.
And then you're in phase 2.
Oh,
phase
okay,
3
okay.
is the wait list. So
I've always wondered about
everybody
this.
who wanted to go
Yeah.
but don't know a member is in that group.
You can go on the website
Got
now,
it.
submit
Yes,
your email
yes.
address, and you'll be
For
in
next
phase 3
year.
for next year.
Yeah.
I've gone to this before, actually,
Okay,
in Atlanta, and my favorite part was the waving of the napkin.
Yes. Oh, that
sounds
When you
fun.
get off
Yep.
for dinner before the sparklers, I believe, is
It's at
towards
the
the
end.
end.
Yep.
Yeah, so it's a great event. I just want, look,
a
they
good
have my
time.
video too.
Marissa,
So
that's
they do it in
beautiful.
multiple cities.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you're glowing.
Marissa has wine in that video, and we have a little
A little
Come
taste
on.
of it.
I
a little
love
bit
wine.
here.
Let's do a cheers
Yeah,
to a
so let's-
beautiful star.
cheers.
Absolutely.
And I know you have a lot of other good tips too as we
Yes.
take a sip. You were saying to bring canned drinks or small bottles so you don't end
So
up
you can
wasting.
only bring wine. You cannot
Yes.
bring hard liquor.
Right.
So this one we got from Trader Joe's.
Yes.
It's a canned wine. It's mango. It is delicious.
Delicious.
It transports really easy,
Yep.
and you can easily dispose of your things.
Very
This one
important.
is,
One of the things on the list is a trash bag. You
Yes.
have to
Oh,
clean
Have
up
to
after
try it.
yourself.
And
You
take it
want
with
to
you,
be,
yep.
responsible. So this is a bottle of Chardonnay, but the bottle is plastic. So we've seen people where their stuff falls and a glass bottle breaks, and it's a nightmare.
So even cups wise, you don't want to bring
Yep.
actual champagne flutes, maybe
No,
the
you
plastic
have to
one.
I think it's a
glass.
plastic
You
one.
have to. It's on
Yeah.
the list. You got to bring glass.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
You can't
good
bring
to know.
plastic cups.
Oh, really?
No, you can't. You can't do paper plates or anything.
They want this to be
Has
an
to be
experience.
Actual place settings for both
Interesting.
of
But
your
you
guests.
could do
Yeah.
stemless wine glasses,
Okay.
which is a
And that's
little
what
bit
I
better.
prefer to do because
Yes.
I knock things over all the time.
You can
That
reuse
way.
it.
This is
Yes.
for safety. I talk with my hands and I'm gonna knock
I
something
relate
over.
to that very, very
And also,
wholeheartedly.
you may want to have like a foldable wagon or something to get all
Yes.
of your
Oh,
stuff
You
transfer
there.
want to
everything.
pack smart. You do
Yeah.
not want to wait until the day of to pack. So what I do a mock table setup and I take a picture. So when I get there in the moment with so much going on, if I forget my setup, I can refer back to my picture.
a great
You are
idea.
so organized. And also,
Yes.
I want to add this tip in because Marissa and I are looking cute in our stilettos, but
Yes.
y'all are looking very cute in your white bedazzled sneakers.
Yeah, we have on sneakers because can you see?
I don't know if we can. Can we get the
Come
camera
on
real?
over here.
I put
how
pearls
nice
all
those
over
look.
mine. These are Jordan
And
1.
when they say wear white, they mean that.
They mean
they
white.
don't mean you're going to
White,
show up.
not
Don't wear,
Yes.
don't wear my pink stilettos. That's against the rules.
Not
I'm breaking rules.
But also, when you
tan.
take your pictures and everybody's in white, it's more apparent who's in cream.
Exactly.
So people break the rules, and you're like, "What are you
They
doing?"
do, and then it looks a little dingy a little bit.
Okay. So adhere to the rules.
Yeah, and she
Adhere to
gave
the
great
rules.
ideas, by the way. So hopefully you were jotting them down. If not, share it and save
We'll
it. 'cause
post
it's
the
good
tips
stuff.
Yeah,
too, so
sure.
they can come back.
All right. Well, we talked about it off the